More than once in our life, we've found ourselves in a situation where we don't want to look weak to the world, or rather weak to whomever we are portraying ourselves to be strong. And it has happened to me like most of the time. I cannot say I have overcome all of them, but I'm able to say that I'm in a growth period where I'm able to I've overcome few things that I used to think that this is going to make me look weak, and this is going to make me look, a bit low. But I'm here to encourage you that doing these things, it is not portraying you're not portraying yourself as a weak person, or rather you're portraying yourself as being human, as being able to have empathy, because you won't understand empathy if you're not able to just see through an emotion. Anyway, I'm here to talk more about it. So things that don't make you weak, let's talk about them. Number one is crying. I used to hide when it comes to crying. And I remember this day I was at church, and I was just thinking about the goodness of God, how God has took me from places to places, the things that the Lord was doing to me, and I found myself just shedding tears. I don't know, tears of joy, tears. And then I remember I had applied my makeup on. And then I remember now the streams of my tears now looking so defined. That is after someone told me. So I was like, I'm thinking, God, I'm like, I'm just tapping a little bit. And then someone came and was like, you're applying makeup and then you come cry, you're looking like a scarecrow. I tell you, that day I returned home and it was so bad on me. I felt so bad. I was totally it took me to a place that every time I found myself maybe wanting to express my emotion, I could just shut them down. And then with the time I found myself, it was draining on my energy, it was draining on my happiness. And for now, I tell you, when I go to the house of the Lord, when it comes to me just releasing myself to the Lord, I will release myself. Let the makeup be the way it will be. I will either wash my face, look natural, or rather I will work with something just to reapply. But I decided I'm not going to allow anyone to make me feel not to be open in the house of my Lord, And then sometimes you are in funeral, you are just mourning your loved one, and then there is this person taking pictures. Then you're like, you don't want to shed tears because the pictures are going to look bad. Release emotions. By releasing emotions, you're healing. Sometimes someone did you wrong, you find yourself overwhelmed, things are not working. I remember there was a time at work, I went there, things were not working. I felt overwhelmed, I felt so bad. And I tell you, I wanted to cry. Then I was like, I'm not going to cry. Then I was like, I'm going to do this. And I remember returning home and just crying, releasing all the stress, the pain, the weight. And after that, I was very healthy, very happy. If you could have met me, you are like, baby girl, you mean you're crying? Then sometimes, usually that way. And then I remember this time I was talking to someone, and then I'm like, I'm emotional. This person is like, I think you're not allowed to cry in my office. I'm like, I'm sorry. The tears are already here. They want to fall now from my chin. And then this person says, you're not allowed to cry in my office. My office is an office of happiness. When you come here, you come prepared to be happy. I tell you that statement made me feel so weak. So don't feel weak. I realized with time that me expressing my emotions, it is not making me weak totally, but rather it is making me more stronger to also help me allow myself to be able to know when to release my emotions, when to store them, when to guard them, and how to manage them. Number two, something that it is not going to make you weak is caring what other people think. By the way, when you go to a new place, you do this and that. Though you may be courageous, but then you reach at home, then you're like, did I do what I was supposed to do? How did those people took me in? I don't know how I portrayed myself. It is not making you weak, but rather you're just conscious. But now do not allow the emotions now to come and make you feel to doubt your capacity, but rather make it in that it is there to allow you to just keep yourself in motion, and rather to be able just to move on and grow. Let it be like a growth period. Yeah, that it will reach a time you go somewhere, you totally don't worry about people, what they're going to think. But if you usually worry yourself about how people are going to think, I used to do that a lot. And sometimes I find myself doing that. I'm like, I've visited this place, I've done this and that. Then I reach at home, I'm like, today, baby girl, you embarrassed yourself. Sometimes I laugh, sometimes I'm just like, did I do something wrong? But now I'm like, sometimes I find myself, the day goes like, and then I remember, oh, here's the day I was somewhere and then I did not react on it. I tell you, when you allow yourself to grow, when you allow yourself to experience the emotions, it helps you. And number three is asking for help. By the way, if there is someone who I find it very hard to ask for help, that person was me some few minutes ago. But this second, I am here to just shout and launch that Faith Harriet is now here, ready to also ask for help, and this is not going to make me weak. Also, you, wherever you are, asking for help is not going to make you weak. You're like, I don't have money, I am here, but I'm like, I'm not even able to call my friend because I'm going to look, they're going to see me like someone who does not know how to manage my finances, and yet they portray me to be like this bigger picture. Allow yourself to go down and then ask for help. I think help, when asking for help, it reminds us that we are able to, wherever we surround ourselves with, it is able to help us to be able to grow. And most of the times that our godly Father, the need that He placed in us, to be able to seek Him, to fulfill our needs within us, it is always there. It also shows that you're human. Because what I know, when you were born, the first thing you did, you cried. You cried, and then they were like, oh, sorry, baby girl or baby boy, we're sorry. And then now you ask for help. Because when you don't ask for help, things are not going to work. Yeah. Number 4, allowing people to help you. There is asking for help and there is allowing people to help you. Now, this is now worse. You will find yourself draining yourself because you've not allowed people to help you. It won't make you weak. Maybe you are this big manager in this company, and then you find the subordinates. They really want to just come and chip in to show their ideas, but they're like, hey, the boss that we have, she or he won't be able to allow us to express the ideas we have, though they are good ideas. But when you allow yourself to be helped, these bigger ideas will come, and then your company, or rather the company that you're managing, will become bigger and better. And this is number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number 5, telling people that they've hurt you. It is not going to make you weak. I remember there was a time we went somewhere, and then I told this person, the thing that you did earlier today when we were in this meeting, it did not go well with what I stand for. And then this person now, the friend of the person now, I won't say the pronoun, was like, that is a small thing. Now why are you murmuring? Why are you being emotional? Then I was like, wow, it really made me to feel like, why did I not remain strong? But now when you wrong me, I will tell you, by the way, what you're doing, it is not good. I won't be able to tolerate it another time. And it has helped me real better. It is not going to make you feel weak, but rather it is going to help you to know when to and when not to. Yeah. Getting emotional, that is number 6. Getting emotional about things from the past. By the way, sometimes you're like, you remember the relationship that you used to have and then you cry. It is not, you're not being weak, you're just being at the moment. And then after being emotional, just wake up, go take a shower, take your bath, return, take your tea or your coffee or your ice cream, and then or your energy drink, and you will be fine. Yeah, you're not portraying yourself as weak, but rather you're portraying yourself as human. Robots, they don't feel emotion, by the way. You won't find a robot being like, it is worried. No, it follows instructions that were put in the manual. And number 7, not getting over things quickly. By the way, maybe you failed in your exams, and then you're like, it is disturbing you. You're like, you're going there, and then you find yourself, you're like, I'm just being weak. I should not be like complaining, Maybe your business partner betrayed you, and then it has taken a toll on you. You're taking time to believe people. That is good. And you're feeling the emotion, but you're not weak. But it has helped you to be able to be conscious on the next person that you're going to meet. So now don't say that I'm not going to make any other business partner, but rather make it in your mind that I'm going to be the best, that I'm going to create the better. Yeah. And with doing so, you will be strong with time, and you'll find yourself trusting people again. And number 8, not admitting when you're wrong. Okay. Now this is a hill on top of a mountain. Hey, sometimes we find it hard just admitting that I'm sorry, I was wrong. That statement. It is usually very hard, but it is not going to make you weak. Just say, I'm sorry, I poured maize, no beans, before the maize were well cooked. You're admitting you're wrong. Next time, I'm not going to do that. Or rather, I'm sorry, I took maybe lime and added in my milk. Now it curdled. With doing so, with time, it is going to become better, bigger, and best. Ta-da-da, And with time, things are going to be good. I promise you, growth is gradual. You won't grow like today you've grown. We see trees. This year, it reaches somewhere here. Next year, you see there. Now it grows, and it becomes bigger and taller than you who planted it. So that is the same to ourselves and emotions. Just give it time and allow it to be able to be free. Allow your emotions to be free. Allow your mind to be free. And with time, you're going to grow to overcome. Thank you so much for watching this video till now. A bit I was emotional here and there. You can hear it from my voice, because this, as I was talking, it is something that I've experienced. So I talk from a point of experience, and sometimes it can remind you a lot. So thank you so much for watching. Remember to subscribe to Blossom and Grow with Faith. I'm here just to encourage you to develop that self, to grow, to envision yourself, to be courageous, to be with great self-esteem. And with time, you will thank me, and I will thank you for being there to listen and just to do what you're able to learn. It is a bye-bye from me. Until next time, bye.